Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got some fall reading recommendations for you. Alright, so it's finally feeling like fall, so I figured I'd share some of my favorite fall-ish reads with you, so let's go ahead and dive right in. The first one that I would like to recommend is going to be A Psalm for the Wild-Built. This is like the most fall of the books that I have for recommendations today. So this is following a tea monk who goes around to different villages to offer their tea services, but also to listen to people's problems and just be an ear to listen. And it's them as they are kind of riding the edge of burnout, and they decide to go on a little trip into the wilds by themselves. While on their trip, they run into a robot, and robots haven't been seen in society in 200 years, and the robot just simply asks, what do people need? And that sets them off on this adventure of learning how to travel together, but also discussing how what people need is different to every person. It's a really good graphic novel, especially for those millennials who feel like they've kind of lost their way or like are riding that edge of burnout or, feeling lost. This is the book to check out. Next up, I have something very much darker, and that's going to be the Necessary Evils series. So this series is following the Mulvaneys, who are all psychopaths who have been adopted by the same person as part of like an experiment to see if they can make them into kind of like assassins that have a moral compass. And it's just really, really fun. Each book is following one of the Mulvaney brothers and the ways that they fall in love. Very much check out the trigger warnings for each of the books because they are very different. They all are very, very, very dark and not for those under 18. But also, they're some of the best books that I've ever read, and they're just so, so good. Next up, I have something very much lighter, and that's going to be Fake Dates and Mooncakes. This is following Dylan, who wants to win the Mid-Autumn Festival mooncake making competition and get some notoriety for his aunt's restaurant where he's working and working with his family. And it's also following Theo, who is a rich kind of New York kid, and they have a not so great meet cute with an order gone wrong. And then Theo offers to help Dylan with his mooncakes, and it becomes a fake dating, crazy rich Asians-esque adventure, and it's so cute and fun. And if you're into like foodie kind of a book or books that revolve around food and culture and really big families, this is one to dive into. It was really, really sweet. Next up, I have Like Real People Do. I've recommended this book so much this year. So this is following Elijah, who is a college freshman who's an Olympic figure skating hopeful, and he got into a car accident that left him with a brain injury that causes epilepsy. And it also follows Alexander, who is the youngest NHL captain in history. They have a not so great meet cute, but also they become really fast friends after they get over their misunderstanding. They kind of have a situationship going on, and that slowly slides into really dating and like dealing with health issues and anxiety and depression, and just it's all really fantastic rolled up into one book, and it's one that I would highly, highly recommend. This is one of my favorite books of the year. And then the last book I'd like to recommend for a fall read is going to be Blackwater. This is a really great graphic novel following Tony Price, who is a high school track star and the occasional delinquent. It's also following Eli, who is like the shy kid and a chronic autoimmune disorder. These two become kind of unlikely friends after they discover something is going on with the town, and there's like a werewolf curse going around, ghosts and hauntings, and like it's a whole mystery wrapped up into one book, and it just is really, really great graphic novel. And I really like that it's actually in black and white for the most part with very little color, because I feel like you can really get a sense of like things that are actually happening, and it's not as distracting with the color. I don't know. Anyway, it's a really great graphic novel, and it's definitely one you should check out. Alright, so those are some of my fall reading recommendations. What's a fall book you guys would like to recommend? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!